Hey, what's up guys? Back with another music review, episode 2 of Sonic Sound. Thank you for joining me, and I am super stoked on today's song. Unfortunately, it's none of your suggestions from the first video, but I promise I'm going to get to some of your suggestions that you made on the first video, which should be up here if you want to check that out. I reacted to 21 Pilots' Level of Concern, the new single that has to do with the coronavirus pandemic and everything like that. Go check that out if you want to see my thoughts about that. So Hayley Williams has branched off to do her own thing temporarily for Petals For Armor. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically her side project at the moment while Paramore is taking a break from doing their own thing. I am a huge Paramore fan. I love most of the things that they've put out. They are probably tied for my favorite band of all time with another band that we'll talk about later on. So when I found out she was doing her own stuff, I was super pumped, and it is quite different. If you haven't heard some of her songs, she put out part 1 of the Petals For Armor album out, and this is part of part 2. So yeah, this is the song Why We Ever, and I'm gonna watch the official lyric video along with the song. I'm gonna stop a couple times in the song to kind of give my thoughts about it. I heard little snippets of it. She posted on Instagram and some video of her actually demoing it.
Say something warm. I've spent a while on the strangest side of your door.
What I thought was really cool about it is she's actually trying to learn, like she bought a MIDI keyboard, she bought Pro Tools, and was trying something completely different all on her own, which I think as an artist is very important, to try something different instead of the formula that's worked for years. So far it looks like all the Paramore fans have been very supportive of her solo journey right now, which is great, which is super awesome. I have some feelings about what she's put out so far. Maybe we'll do like a whole review of the Petals For Armor effort, the whole album, but let's get into Why We Ever right now. I'm so excited. All right, here we go.
Open your mouth, say something warm. I've spent a while on the strangest side of your door. How do you sound? What do you look like now? I try to replicate our movements in my mind, and I can't seem to remember why we ever felt we had to say goodbye. I can't seem to remember why. Can't seem to remember why.
Okay, just want to stop it real quick. So far, it's like footage of just her driving, and like I said, she kind of took the approach at learning, a new program and things like that. And this is also footage directly from her, or so it seems. So it's like almost like this whole song is like just her so far, which is really cool. She's had some of the members of Paramore help her with production and, some of the instrument stuff. But for the most part, it's really cool to see her do a song completely on her own. I'm sure some other people have helped her with the instruments, but this is pretty cool. I like the kind of home movie type feel of this, which is funny because the first song I ever reviewed on this channel was the same type of feeling. But anyway, let's continue.
Tin can telephone from your home to my home. I can't feel your energy no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. And I can't seem to remember why I spent the weekend at home again, drawing circles on the floor. Tried to keep myself from hurting. I don't know why anymore. I just wanna talk about it.
Okay, so real quick, it's so hard to stop the song, but I want to talk about what I'm thinking as I'm seeing it and show you my reaction. So really cool. You can hear this, and maybe that's just because I have headphones on. You can hear creaking of a house, maybe even a rocking chair or some type of thing, and you can hear like clothes moving. I love those details in this song. It makes it really intimate. The sounds make it really intimate, and then also the video footage. That's why I love music videos accompanied with songs. I mean, it just seems like this is like a personal thing for her, and she's putting it out in the world as a song for everybody to hear, and it's definitely a personal topic and things like that. I just love that, like, somebody who is, for all intents and purposes, probably a millionaire, CEO of a hair dye company, big, huge band, platinum band, and she's putting out a video at this point that's just like a homemade movie. And I really like that. And I really like the song with the details and things like that. Anyway, let's continue.
I know I freaked you out. I just wanna talk about it. I'm sorry for freaking out. I just wanna talk about it. I know I freaked you out. I just wanna talk about it. Sorry for freaking out. Sorry for freaking out. I just wanna talk about it. Sorry for freaking out. I just wanna talk about it. Sorry for freaking out.
Okay, sorry. Taking sips of my beer here while I'm listening and reacting to this. I loved that song. I mean, I love most things that Hayley Williams touches, but that was an incredibly beautiful song. It was sad, but it was very beautiful. I kind of liked the first half better than the kind of fading away second half, but I can kind of understand it's like, beating herself up a little bit at the end, kind of letting go. But yeah, overall, great song. I like this song, I think, more than most of the other songs that she's put out so far for Petals For Armor. There is another song that I really like, actually two other songs that we can talk about in like a whole review of the album later on, but really awesome track. Definitely awesome track. Love the details. Love that she did something different, even different than the other Petals For Armor songs. So overall, I'm super pumped about this song. I'm probably going to listen to it again in a few minutes here, kind of step away for a minute, listen to it again, and then maybe give some final thoughts. Okay, so it's actually not a couple minutes later, it's the next day. However, I have some thoughts on this song. One, I really love it. It's truly one of my favorite tracks that she's released for Petals For Armor. Definitely top 2. Also, if you guys want me to like make a rating system, let me know. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. 1 out of 10, 1 out of 5. Let me know down in the comments how I should rate the songs I listen to. It's definitely a song about a friend that you've become distant from, and it's definitely a sad song because it seems like they haven't reconnected. Also, I've definitely changed my mind about liking the first half more than the second half. The second half is a necessary slowdown, I think, in the way the lyrics are kind of written out. So it just makes sense that the second half is slower, and I like the whole song, you know, as a whole rather than just the one part. Some of the things that really stuck out to me were the harmonies. It sounded like there was multiples of her singing at certain parts, and I really loved that.
No more, no more, no more, no more.
I also loved the keys in this song. Right in the beginning of the song, there's kind of a crescendo sound as the keys kind of kick in.
Your door.
Loved that part. I can't get over how much better this song is than a lot of the other songs on the Petals For Armor release so far. She's not done. She keeps releasing new songs off of this record, and I am just so stoked each time she's like, hey, new song tomorrow, and everything like that. So not disappointed with Why We Ever. Super amazing song. I definitely feel at this point, after listening to this song twice now and going to listen to it a bunch of more times, but I wanted like my initial thoughts for you guys after the first listen or two, is that this is going to be one of my favorite songs off the record. It is just, it's so beautiful, and like I said before, it's sad, but it also has like a tinge of hope about the friendship that she's talking about and everything like that. It's just a jam. It's not like an upbeat jam, but it is a jam. Another one of my favorite bands just put out a new song. I am going to review that next, and then I'm gonna get to probably 2 out of the couple comments from the first video and do some of your suggestions, and then we are off running. We're gonna do a bunch of different songs, some stuff I've never heard before, which would be really cool, and maybe some of my favorite stuff to show you guys. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you for stopping in to Sonic Sound episode 2, and of course, I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.